Hello and welcome everyone back to this 70-star league qualifier group stages. Got Tama82 versus BlueBob. I am Scotch and Tie Guy. You can call me Scotch. In the booth with me is Artemis.
Yo.
He'll be with me. Oh, there he is. And we just saw Tama a nice 52-35. Are we looking at the same sort of thing here, or are we looking to improve?
That's my response to that. I am not sure what I think about Tama. At the same time, he was playing really well, and then just, lost time. Because why not?
A lot of minor mistakes there at the end in particular. But BlueBob looks like he's working on Dark World Sands Reds. But we've got the countdown coming. Artemis, obviously, hats.
The hats.
Restreaming and commentating. Giving us the countdown, and we're ready to go. Oh, well, we will have to get a restart. In the back here, Tama's timer didn't start.
Delaying the schedule even more.
Yeah. Cannot stop messing around. All right, we're getting the countdown once again.
Get to hear the keyboard counting down this time.
You never get to hear that. I rarely even get to hear that. Special. I feel very special right now.
But behind the scenes counting down.
And we do have an official restart.
Alright, hopefully we can get them synced up here. Looks pretty acceptable.
This is as close to a timer sync as you can get. Again, big shouts to Artemis in the booth with me for restreaming and syncing this up for us.
There we go.
Now, I haven't seen much of BlueBob. I don't know if you can tell me about him.
BlueBob has been a runner for like a really long time. I remember when I was first getting into Mario, he was still running. And he's been very off and on with his running. He's been back and forth with like school and whatever else he was doing. Paper Mario he was doing for quite a long time. I'm now realizing there's no game audio because I'm great. But that's okay. Bringing some game audio to light. BlueBob is a really good player. He has a 48-30 something, I believe. But like I said, he's very off and on in his playing. Sometimes he plays, sometimes he doesn't.
Well, a little bit of a sync here to start. It's frame perfect on these entrances into BOB. Man. Wow.
Nearly identical until the strat change.
Yeah, Tama going with that backflip. So a little bit quicker than that standard method. Bomb clip. You do see the routes diverge a little bit here. Tama going for a Peach's slide early. BlueBob will do it just a little bit later. Get those guesses out in chat for Tama. I'm thinking 12-8.
I think 12-7. Alright, fine.
12-8 on the dot. It's actually the first time I ever, as a commentator, have gotten that correct. So today is a special day.
It's a very special day.
Very special. BlueBob having to go for the long jump here. able to get that cycle. Missing 2 coins though. Those are easy to back up.
Lots of special things happening today.
Actually, BlueBob with a very nice 100.
Tama going straight for cannonless. Oh.
Well, really good
Okay.
backup. Nice save there. A little bit of a sink there. Fake sink.
Wow, but he even got the same text box. Insane.
Well, yeah, Tama did Peach's slide early, so BlueBob grabbing 2 stars in Walm's Fortress.
Alright,
BlueBob,
Tama
nice.
said... Remember, just what Tama said. He said if he could do that, this was over. And he did it. Tama... years ahead now.
BlueBob getting... Oh, but missing the blue coin!
Maybe not.
Oh, man. Maybe a little bit of hubris getting to him. Not great RNG with that blue coin, though. He's able to clean it up. Just needs these 2 rows of 5. BlueBob. Wild Blue, pretty straightforward. We have seen runners mess that up, but not messing it up this time. Tama, nice owl as well. First try. BlueBob. Bopping this big womp. Tama 1 star behind for the time being. He did do Peach's slide early. So we'll see the routes converge there. BlueBob not getting the full rotation there with the movement up to tower. Gonna have to back it up. Backs it up pretty nicely. Not losing too much time. So critical that you make that cycle. On with the double ground pounds. BlueBob not able to get that side flip up to Peach's slide.
So it's still pretty close. It's hard to tell for sure just because which starts they're doing right now are different, but...
We'll see the routes converge once Tama does his second Peach's slide. But assuming... I mean, that's a sink there. Fake sink. Both these guys are going to be heading into Peach's slide. And Tama will be slightly behind. BlueBob 12-7. Tama with the 12-8. A whole 1/10 of a second slower. But Tama not able to get the jump there for the box. losing a bit of time there as well. We're going to be heading into wing cap reds. Gotta be careful with this flying. While also being optimal. We have seen... Oh, but Tama completely missing those first 2 red coins. These mistakes starting to compile on top of themselves on Tama's side. Not sure. Maybe this is an extension from race number, the last race against Hakase, where he started making those mistakes at the end. There's weird bonks left and right. Not really sure. BlueBob doing a nice job with this cycle. Tama starting off his cycle here in Dark World. Sweezy with the big subscription. 4 months. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Get a little subscription hype in the chat. And Tama with the huge death. Here near the end of Dark World, is going to have to start from the beginning. I'm a little out of sorts right now. That critical area. 5, 6, 7, just so difficult. EBM9 with the subscription. 6 months on the subscription trail. Tama missing that 6 red coin, having to take his time on those platforms.
The feeling when my mic is muted. Pretty good.
Been there, done that. I was actually commentating with Electric, and I muted my mic and I started talking about something. He started talking. I didn't realize my mic was muted. And I was like, this guy's interrupting me right now. Like, really? And then I looked at my mic. I'm like, oh, I'm muted.
Yeah, I thought I had unmuted from earlier, but apparently not. It's alright.
In 2 hats. Sometimes hard to juggle both of them. Tama heading out of Dark World after that death. Into BOB now. BlueBob, though, in CCM. Again, BlueBob showing off that Mario cam there.
Ooh, barely making it up onto the island.
I mean, that's about as low as he was last race.
That time it felt lower. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just something about that one.
You can just see, you know, he had the momentum. Just if you don't have the height off that cannon, BlueBob missing that platform there. It will back it up.
Looks like BlueBob is going for CCM 18.
CCM 18, that typical route that we see from these guys. Tama does CCM 18 as well. So we will not see, or excuse me. he did CCM 17. See if he goes for it again. Does those double pluses. So the routes may diverge here until SSL. It does look like Tama is sticking to that CCM 17 route. Pretty confident in those double pluses.
I mean, as the man who made the strat himself, he had to get it down before he taught the others. Become the master.
I mean, if you're named after a technique in the game, you kind of have to do it.
Very true.
BlueBob, as you said, firmly taking care of CCM 18.
BlueBob making his way over to BBH. Tama not far behind, but a star short.
Yeah, BBH. All we gotta do is big boost balcony and then cheeky star just behind the door. Bob showing off how this movement is done. You know, and you can really start to feel just how many mistakes that Tama made. You know, him being a star behind, but leaving CCM earlier than BlueBob. So he's gonna need to clean up some stuff.
This movement just, maybe the last game got to him a little bit. Maybe just the pressure, like he said in the interview, that BlueBob was on his mind. He's ready for this race. Maybe he wasn't.
We head downstairs into SSL. BlueBob with the bonk.
Tama
but
with
Tama
the
with the bonk right after!
Just immediately.
Just like instantaneous bonks. Side by side.
It's like, oh, you bonked? Alright, I'll bonk too.
A bonk for a bonk, if you will.
Bonk for bonk. Oh, interesting. BlueBob going for it. This is really interesting. Getting it too. Wow, BlueBob with the medium bomb pillarless.
That was tricky there. He had to kind of take his time up the pyramid there for a second. Tom, of course, having no problem.
He is 1 star behind because he's doing a slightly different route. So he just did pillarless, but he gets to do it a second time in this route. So after they leave SSL, we'll see how far Tama is actually behind.
Tama not doing Tama plus. Invalidate the run. But BlueBob missing Talon. Having to back it up with the top of the pyramid. Gonna have to redo Talon. Might put these runners a little bit closer to each other. You see Tama taking care of Talon now. Much cleaner. Gets some really good height. BlueBob heading into triple L.
Nice. I really like that bully kill. When you get it off the side like that. Tama getting his last star, so it looks like he's probably like 35 seconds behind here.
Yeah, one big bully kill behind. About. BlueBob going to be taking care of these triple bullies now. Get all three. Tama taking care of Lava Boost. A bit of a fake sink there.
Yeah, Speed Death in Dark World probably cost him that. All that time, pretty much. If not for that, he might have been tied right now.
And especially it was a late death. Like midway through 8 red coins.
It could have been worse. I've seen people jump off the end.
Pretty nice bully kill, BlueBob. Very clean movement there in Volcano. Tama has some winged movement. Now over this fence, triple jump on the arch. Looks pretty good. Opts not to take the slide on the fence. BlueBob, nice elevator tour. Actually, Wilco in chat point out something important here. BlueBob, you know, you might wonder sometimes how quickly these guys are able to take care of the menu, and you see BlueBob on his side. You know, when it shows the save and continue or save and quit or don't save screen, he's able to do it so quickly.
Ooh, it's beautiful.
Almost instantaneous.
I wasn't paying attention to that until he brought it up, and it looks so good.
Yeah, I saw Wilco mention it in chat, and then as soon as he said that, I saw it. I saw how quickly he did it. Tom was able to do it as well.
Ooh. It's beautiful.
Yeah. But there was one in particular right after Wilco mentioned it. It was really nice. Tama taking care of. Oh, getting bullied over here.
Alright, at least he didn't die.
Able to manage that.
He got a little bullied in the last race too, but not quite that bad.
And now we're in DDD.
Beautiful swimming.
Yeah, the swimming, this star is pretty straightforward, pretty simple. As long as you have the rhythm of your swimming down and you're able to mitigate that vortex, you're good. Triple D, one of the easier levels here in 70 star. BlueBob heading straight back. For the sub, but Tama missing that third chest.
Missing it
I think he
again.
missed it again. Hey, you've got to hit that lock there. These chests are a little bit strange. Each of the chests, you can hit them in a different spot. You're able to get it. I think he missed that fourth one as well.
Yep. Okay, there he goes. Right after Wilco says his gameplay looks so crisp, and immediately misses 3 different chests.
BlueBob having no problems. Going to be taking care of Manta before taking care of Fire Sea. And we saw last race Hakase have a little bit of a problem. You know, those rings, the hitboxes are just so strange. You know, and if you miss that first one, it can mess up your whole cycle, how you swim through them. Now we saw Tama do this side sub. Think he's gonna do it again?
Ooh, look at that.
That's the first time I've ever seen that. You know, the angle of the sub, it just seems like that it shouldn't be possible.
I mean, that's what you think about front sub too. Like, you think that's pretty steep.
BlueBob getting that lava boost and early Ellies.
It's beautiful movement.
Yeah, avoiding the booty burn. That's the kind of Fire Sea that you want to see. I will want to follow suit. Mutilated Puppet. Thank you so much for the 7 months Twitch Prime subscription. Really appreciate it. It means a lot. Get some subscription height in chat. BlueBob, one throw there on Bowser. Not sure what Tama had going on there. Certainly will not be making that lava boost or those early Ellies. I'm gonna have to wait here.
This looks like a repeat of last race. At least he got those wall kicks. Oh. Maybe
oh, no.
Maybe it doesn't matter.
We're now in super critical mode here for Tama. A little bit early on this booty burn. But he's able to get it.
Ooh, the double box kick from BlueBob. Beautiful.
No double-double, though. Blue coins. Skeeter in a good location. Gets a burn, though. Kind of an optimal burn, though.
That's interesting.
Wait. Tama? Did he die? Where did he take a death? Or no, he got the star. Where did he die? I didn't even see it.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up on my phone.
Jeez, I didn't see it. I looked away for just a second because I was like, oh, he got it. It should be pretty straightforward.
That's what I thought too. He's like, yeah, everything's fine. I believe in him. Alright, I'm pulling it up here.
I'm gonna see if I can clip it. But while we were doing that, BlueBob taking care of 100 coins pretty easily. And Tama finally taking care of Fire Sea.
Okay, I'll do my best to explain. So it looks like he did some long jumps, and then he was going to go into the pipe, and then he was spamming Mario Cam and missed it, and fell all the way down. And that's when we looked over. That is sad. I thought he had died, but at least he didn't do that. I wish I had saw it live.
Wow, I'm grabbing the clip of it right now, but really interesting, just a complete dive. Like right off the edge. Now heading into Witch Ride World, Tama, BlueBob going past these shocks, not even worrying about them at all.
Alright, Tama making his way up, doing the elevator strat. Looks slightly smoother than last race.
Well, BlueBob firmly in the driver's seat, gonna head into THI. THI can give some racers some trouble.
I'm not entirely sure what pace BlueBob's on. All I know is that he's on pace to win the race. Maybe. Okay, there we go.
Nah, wasn't able to get that clip there on the mountain, but able to back it up. No ledge grab either. Tama gonna be working on his 100s now.
Ooh, that double box.
Yeah, double box there. No double once again though.
Missing a lot of coins though.
Yeah, but he's able to back it up. That RNG was nice to him.
Could have been way worse.
Yeah, scooter RNG really nice as well. Oh, this cone RNG on Tama's side is looking really good so far. BlueBob. THI now.
Oh, Tama getting the secret but not hitting the box. Pretty impressive to do that.
Yeah. Haven't seen that before. I thought that the secret was the box.
Nope. All the secrets are just like the secret locations, just placed at the exact same spot.
Right.
But either way, you do want to hit the box anyway, so.
BlueBob done with THI. Talking to Toad and heading to TTM. Tama's got to start stepping into high gear if he's going to want to come back. Oh, BlueBob missing the ledge grab. Just a little short there. Didn't even take a bonk or anything.
Alright, got
Pretty
all the
clean
red
back up with
coins.
those reds. Tama. Still in THI. Gonna be doing some weed whacking now. Pretty good secrets. BlueBob going for this log kick once again. Gets it this time. You know that log kick angle. It's just you gotta be just right, and you have to have enough momentum coming off the log and be able to get it. Not sure what that was. That was not the right angle at all. Hit the middle of the log altogether. Not a great mountain clip to start that whole series.
Tama got the mountain clip in THI, which is always really pretty to see.
BlueBob getting that log kick 2 for 4. That mountain clip a little slow on BlueBob's end. Tama can make up some time there. See Tama doing that just a little bit quicker. And able to get that log kick first try. BlueBob going to be setting up breezeless. Clipping in, then clipping out.
Alright.
I'm gonna go for that mountain clip once again. One more log kick. Gets a good amount of distance on it too. Not having to worry about that ledge grab at all.
Oh, nice. BlueBob with the proper snowman's head.
Yeah, no need to back that up. He'll be happy with that. Not getting the triple jump there the first time over this ridge. Tama doing these 8 reds. Not able to get a good movement there from 7 to 8.
I missed the wall kick.
Well, as long as BlueBob stays on this pace, he'll be taking this one. Not really sure what his PB is. I mentioned it was like a 48 something.
It's a 48-30 something. He got it a couple weeks ago, I think.
Tama getting breezeless, saving quite a bit of time there off BlueBob. BlueBob having a little difficulty with deep freeze. He'll head downstairs HMC after grabbing MIPS. Tama just having difficulty with this movement for Snowman's head. Able to back it up. Not really sure that BlueBob is on a 48 pace.
It's pretty close, I think.
Yeah, so it's definitely looking like a 49 or a 50 though, as he heads into HMC.
Maybe. I'm bad at timing like that.
BlueBob going for this triple box jump, gets it first try. A little far there, but able to mitigate it. Tama need one more star here in SL, and he'll head downstairs.
Knock the bully into the ice.
A little bit of freezer burn for the bully. Christmas miracle on BlueBob's end, not having to worry about backing that up at all. I mean, besides a couple of early mistakes on BlueBob's end, near perfection since Womps, pretty much. BlueBob putting on a clinic thus far. Very nice emergency exit. Using that right side.
Yeah, I think you are right. I believe it is probably closer to a 49 pace. But it is still really good. Because this is his last star and now he's going up to Tippy. Yeah. Let's see if Tama goes for HMC 100 here. Oh, not quite yet.
BlueBob heading up upstairs, as you said, into Tippy. Looking like he's going to get into Rainbow right around 40.
Yep, 40-40.
Just about. Lock 2, bounce. Gets it first try. Tama having to back up his Christmas miracle. BlueBob. Regardless. People talking, you know, PB is a 48-37. Probably not very likely right now. Unless he pulls out something amazing here. More like a 49 or a 50 for sure. Really nice reds. But regardless of him and his PB, this is a very, very nice run here as we get towards the end. Tama finishing up. HMC sliding just a little bit past that star.
Ooh, that triangle's looking really good.
Those tricky triangles weren't tricky at all for Bob. Tama now working his way upstairs. BlueBob 3 stars deep into Tippy. Swinging in the breeze.
It's all done. The breeze is past. It's now a bright sunny day for him to finish this run.
You got TTC
Ooh.
though.
Toad first.
Toad early. Very controversial, you know, in the SM64 community.
Especially recently.
Oh, yeah. Tama taking care of this like to bounce pretty straightforward. BlueBob now taking care of his TTC 100. If the end of this run is any indicator of how TTC will go, Tama not getting that wall kick. Falling straight out of the sky. BlueBob, if how he's playing right now is any indicator of how TTC will go, could see something special. Ledge grab. Slow him down just a little bit there. Needs to avoid that invis wall.
Nope.
Not sure if he got hit by the invis wall there or just didn't get momentum.
He got hit by the invis wall for sure.
No bonk. Regardless, invis wall getting in his way.
Tama with the bonk on a normal wall, not an invisible one.
That's been the MO for Tama. Taking these bonks. BlueBob, you know, that invisible wall can be just so fatal, but BlueBob was able to find that platform just beneath him. So the run stays alive. Nice movement past that pendulum. Tama's gonna be swinging in this breeze as well. Really nice job mitigating that. I mean, BlueBob just playing. I mean, other than that one mistake hitting that invis wall.
Ooh,
and even
Tama. Tama missed the entry. We were supposed to hit it at midnight, but he did not, so he had to wait for it to go all the way back around.
Getting squeezed there between that pendulum and the wall. BlueBob is 2 stars away. Finishing this run and taking the win. Now, if you're just joining, if you're new to GSA, you may not know these qualifiers. They've got points up for grabs. So Tama, you know, he needs to play as fast as he can because there's a 5-minute differential for points. So points are still up for grabs. If you want to see where these guys are at, how many points they have, how many wins they have in this qualifier, check out exclamation point bracket. Check out and see where all your favorite runners are at, who they had to go up against in these qualifiers. BlueBob, really nice triple jump. That movement is so tricky. Exclamation point schedule to check out everything that GSA has to Smo any percent qualifiers, Celeste any percent qualifiers, and Paper Mario tournament in full swing. 5 to 6 races per day. Exclamation point merch. Check out the shirts, hoodies that GSA has to offer. Really good stuff. Tama!
What is Tama doing?
Swinging out a little bit wide there on that movement, on that platform. BlueBob. Bits. Tama missing that blue coin switch. BlueBob, nothing is slowing this man down right now, other than himself. A couple of rollouts there on the slope. Not able to get that left side moving. Takes a dive all the way down.
Still maybe could have gotten the high 48, just barely, but now it's already gone.
Certainly looking more like a fit 49 right now. Going for moving left once again. Able to get it this time.
Alara's taking the blame for BlueBob's fall. It is very sad. You hate to see it happen.
Yeah, Pepe hands in chat for sure. This is so sad. BlueBob finishing up now. Tama needing 3 more stars.
BlueBob missing a throw.
Wow, I don't know how I missed that. I was about to say.
I don't know how he did either.
Yeah.
Okay, that one hit.
How did that? See, had that one hit, but the last one missed.
I know, right?
Well, that one for sure missed. BlueBob giving Tama a little bit of wiggle room for this 5-minute differential for points. Tama only needing 2 more before he heads up.
All right.
But BlueBob finishing up.
Remember,
Like,
Thomas still has Toad left, so he's definitely within the range of getting points.
yeah, looking like a 49-48. BlueBob. Tama just needing to go talk to Toad, and then we'll head upstairs. You know, if you can do bits quickly, it takes about what, minute 45 seconds to 2 minutes.
Somewhere around there, and that does
Yeah.
include the fight. So we do got some time here.
So yeah, it's just on Tama's hands now. How quickly he can take care of this, whether or not, or excuse me, not whether or not, but how many points he gets. Go time now for Tama. Try to get BlueBob in for interviews real quick, but we do have a race coming up. Right after this, we are 3 minutes behind, or 13 minutes behind on the schedule, and Tama!
The reversal
ball.
bonk, too.
That is a class 5 bonk. Again, just points coming off the table for Tama.
Well, I thought he was just going to side flip off and restart again.
Gotta be careful now. He's got plenty of time to get points, but it's all about how many points. Left side, good.
Oh.
No swag this time. Oh, nearly. Very sketchy on those elevators.
Hello.
Hey.
BlueBob here in chat. GG's on the win.
Thanks. Appreciate it. It
Now,
was a heck of a bit.
I want to talk about. Well, I want to talk about the last bit of that run for you. A couple of mistakes early, but then from there on out, almost no mistakes other than a minor one in TTC hitting that invis wall.
Oh yeah, I did hit that invisible. I forgot about that. Yeah, I did that. I had some big mistakes, but like otherwise, I played really well.
You were 48 pace going into Tippy, weren't you?
I was 48 pace into bits.
Into bits, yeah.
Had me a little nervous, so
I wasn't sure how
lost a
close
minute.
to...
Yeah, it was like 48, 55 best possible, so I would have had to have a good bits, which I'm not even close to. But
Oh, Tama missing that last throw. Again, needs to get this. Got plenty of time, and he'll get it. But
Pausing for
he
good
will
luck.
pause a couple times there.
It's all for the good luck.
Might have been an extra point for me because of those pauses. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We got Tama entering the chat as well, ending with a 53.04 on the timer. So definitely getting points here. Not as many as he could have had he not taken that death there in bits. Tama, how'd that death feel in bits?
Well, I've been really mad since that fire scene mistake. I know that mistake was my fault, but I was like really mad after that.
Well,
But I
re-looking at
actually
that,
played really well upstairs for the most part, besides a few things.
Yeah, you were hot on my tail except for like a couple deaths here and there. Like you
Yeah.
played really well, it seemed.
well, Wilco pointing out in the chat, you took a death in every, well, not a death, but took a major mistake in every single Bowser level. Taking a death in Dark World, then the dive in Fire Sea, and then
And then in every Bowser stage.
yeah, and then the late death in bits as well. But getting points regardless, so that'll be important. You know, you have the win against Hakase, and then points here as well. Now, BlueBob with the win, moving forward in this group. How you feeling?
Pretty good. I was a little nervous. I guess the difference was I only lost a minute in one Bowser stage, where he lost a minute in three. That's the difference. But
Pretty good.
no, 48 pace, and considering what happened too, like TTM, I lost over 30 because I failed log wall kick a few times.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I had a hot TTM. I have to get you back for what you said.
Yeah, I was thinking the whole time, like we were talking about TTM before the race, and it completely took me for a ride. But,
Well, big GGs to BlueBob. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut it short just because we have race coming up next. Super Viper versus Saxtal. But thank you so much, guys, for the race. Really appreciate it. Big GGs to BlueBob, of course. And Artemis, thank you for joining me in chat. But Dronis will be joining me for this next race. So everyone, just hold on tight. We'll be right back with more 70 store qualifiers in just a moment.
Yeah. See you soon.